Welcome to Lifetime Recovery. My name is Joe Pimentel and I'm so glad that you're joining me here today. Hey, don't be in shock. I'm not in a polo shirt. I'm not in my workout clothes. I didn't just come from the gym. I actually do have a life. I've worked, well, here it is, right? I do have nice clothes and I have that side of me as well, which maybe this is a concealment. No. We are now on assignment number 14 by Bill Phillips, Addictive Habits, which leads into the lifetime recovery. Got lots of resources here today. How about a little quote by Buffett? Buffett on the importance of good habits. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. You will have the habits 20 years from now that you decide to put into practice today. So I suggest you look at the behaviors that you admire in others and make those your own habits. Well, thank you. Fortune magazine, July 20th, 1998, 12 years ago. Wow. Hey, I want to say hi to all of you Warrior of the Light participants. What a great support group. You know, it's about checking in and blogging about what's important to you, throwing in exercise and nutrition, and then supporting everyone else in the group, at least one other person, you know, make it manageable. Just a system that I created. Well, here's the book, Warrior of Light, Paulo Coelho. This just struck me, so I wanted to throw it out there. A warrior of the light knows that certain moments repeat themselves. He often finds himself faced by the same problems and situations, and seeing these difficult situations return, he grows depressed, thinking that he is incapable of making any progress at life. I have been through all this before, he says to his heart. Yes, you have been through all this before, replies his heart, but you've never been beyond it. Then the warrior realizes that these repeated experiences have but one aim: to teach him what he does not want to learn. Oh, what's happening in your life that you do not want to learn? Because when you start talking about addictive behaviors, addictive habits, let's look at the behavior in there. You know, Bill does a great job. Smoking, alcohol, drugs, television. You know, I open this by saying that we're in a lifetime recovery. And my study of psychology, we all have these unique things about our personality. I think we're probably addicted to something. We roll back the layers far enough, there's going to be something that you're addicted to. So I believe that life is nothing more than a lifetime recovery. And the great part about transformation.com, the great part about any community, is when people are specifically working on their lives, they're open, and it's just a powerful place to be. There is no finger pointing or shame or guilt. Doesn't exist. So, you know, when I think of addictive behaviors, how about this one, right? Training for that Denver Marathon. I ran 16 miles a couple of weeks ago. New pain. Left foot right in the middle of it. New pain. I've had knee pain before, not foot. Talked to a few people. I said, well, maybe plantar fasciitis, whatever that is, right? So a week later, I wasn't limping around, go for another 9-mile run. Dang it. Okay, I'm in this thing to be healthy, not to hurt myself. So it's been a week and a half or so since I ran. Yesterday, right, picked up, I just thought, well, let's see what happens. Ran 95 minutes straight. Oh, it was great. Today, the other foot has the same exact pain. You know what? Jeez, time out. I'm not in this to get hurt. Addictive behavior, right? I have an addiction towards not wanting an addiction. I never really got into video games big because I didn't want to be addicted to them, right? Hey, but every once in a while, you know, we didn't have cable forever, so my wife would every once in a while come across these shows. When we first were introduced to House, oh, it's 2 in the morning. You're tired. You just hit play and watch that next episode, right? Addictive behavior. You run down, it was back then to Blockbuster at like 11:59. Pull in the parking lot, run in there, and man, okay, so lots of addictive behaviors. So anyhow, I've only got like 10 minutes, so I really need to run here. Great chapter, powerful concepts, right? Dig in the back. If you read my last exercise I did this, I look around, I say, what evidence does my life provide of some behavior? And, you know, back then it was, I looked around, and anytime something came on sale, I'd have to stock up. You know, this was a scarcity thing, right? Oh, what, I mean, all of a sudden I had to stockpile stuff. I just looked at that. Same way with eating, right? Growing up, went to buffets. You know, we grew up in Kiowa. It's small. I graduated high school with 10 people, right? So closest restaurant, like, I don't know, an hour drive into Colorado Springs, the Royal Fork, and just learned that there's not enough. Eat. So I'm probably a guy who really need to get on. After careful consideration, I've been aware that my most unhealthy habit I'd like to be free from. You know, I actually did my first counseling session, which was very interesting. A little bit nervous, right? Part of a class I'm taking through my church, part of the tuition included a counseling session. Sat down, no different than probably one-on-one with a manager or a coach, someone, just a friend. And we started looking at my life. You know what? None of the old unworthiness stuff came up. None of the victim stuff, you know, life happens, that didn't come up. But, family's doing well, me and Teresa are doing well, career's kind of up in the air, and I thought, you know what, there's this tape in there that says there's always got to be something. And that ruins it. That ruins the possibility of freedom, because no matter how good things are going, something's about to happen. So, you know what, it's not smoking, drinking, or overeating. It's almost like some bad thing's about to happen, if that makes any sense at all. Knowing that if I were able to overcome this negative pattern on my own, I probably would have done it by now. I'm asking help from these sources. Teresa, my wife. You know, this class I'm taking is spectacular. The Warrior to the Light group, you guys are fabulous. 3 unhealthy feelings of emotional states originate from my most unhealthy habit. I mean, I spoke about scarcity. You know, it's kind of like this uneasy feeling. There's never enough. It's fascinating, right? An abundance of crap, but never enough of the good stuff. Time out. We're stopping that right now. Awareness has come up. So there's this feeling of like doom and gloom. That's a terrible feeling. Get rid of that. Oh, you know, I could go into eating as well. One of these days I'm going to pull out the camera. You know, I exercise well and I eat well, but I binge. But I stopped beating myself up, right? It's an interesting conversation. You know, after I've eaten a lot, I then start, you know, having I could stop if I wanted to. Yeah, right. So, hey, welcome to the world of humanity, folks. 3 ways these feelings interfere in my life. Dang, I can't be as positive as I want to be. Oh no, there's always got to be something. 3 things these feelings interfere with my life. Fear, lack, and those are terrible. 3 conditions that trigger my lowest level habit. Oh, this is good, right? Things are going too good. Time out. We're gonna get rid of this. The scarcity thing, right? You go see a sale. You had to buy extra stuff. No. 3 conditions. You know, food. Having food. Time out. I binged on good stuff. You ever tried to overeat goji berries? Yeah. Hello. 3 people that support me. I told you they were. 3 good feelings I will enjoy when I break free from my most unhealthy. Victory. Joy, excitement. Yeah, you know what? My latest spiritual journey is just we are really a child of God. There's a creator out there, whatever you call it. I really have come to. There's value in all religion. And as a child of God, that lets me tap into a source bigger than me, that is the creator of this. But you know what? As I looked at the Grand Canyon in spring break, I was in awe. The same force that created the Grand Canyon created me. And regardless of whatever habits that I have, hey man, I'm blessed, and so are you. And here it is, week 14. Keep up the great work. Hey man, it's kind of nice to dress up every once in a while. I'll be talking to you later. Have a great day.